Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Imperator Rome, where we are playing as Anuradhapura, the predecessor to Ceylon and Sri Lanka. Now before I begin, I have a promise to keep. Barbarians. Because in the last episode, or a while ago, where I complained about these barbarian power, the way I pronounce it, which is slightly due to my Dutch accent, not because I'm Dutch and the way I pronounce English, but within the Netherlands I have a certain accent, and because of the way I talk in general, because I tend to get excited and talk quickly, sometimes you don't hear that first R. So let me just make that very clear. I do know that it's spelled barbarian. I am aware of Conan the Barbarian or the Barbarian class, but I do admit I tend to pronounce it as a barbarian because I go so quick over this first R that I just roll on over it. Well, having fulfilled my promise, and I hope the person in question is satisfied, let's get back into the game. I have forwarded the game a little bit, and that is with reason. Well, first and foremost, of course, a lot of people have said they kind of feel the game is boring. Not per se this gameplay is boring, but Imperator Rome is a wee bit boring. That I'm trying to make the best of it, and that's something I like, but that's also why I feel like in between certain moments, not really needed to show things off. We are nowadays, of course, neighbors to Moria, which is kind of creepingly dangerous because they have 199 cohorts. Not a lot of manpower, they don't tend to do that very well in comparison to us, but we on the other hand have nowhere near their manpower. Would be nice if I just, thank you. We have 115 cohorts at the moment, so they outnumber us almost 2 to 1. But we have the manpower to come back. We'll have to see. That's also why I didn't want to spend any additional cash, because I'm really keen on hiring some of these mercenaries. By the way, I've also found out, no, this is not a mercenary group. The mercenary group that was over here, somewhere over here, yeah, they died. When apparently a mercenary group gets destroyed, it is gone forever in this game. Wow, didn't realize that. But there are also other things that are a little bit peculiar about Imperator Rome, and one of them is you yourself. You have a health bar, and you can just see that ticking down, and I know that this is my last month, if not last few days, up on this planet. Speaking about the in-game character. I actually prefer it a little bit more like in CK2, that sometimes you die randomly. I have to say sometimes that's too randomly, also for my personal taste, but this is a little bit too much insight into when you're gonna die. This almost feels creepily like they've looked at my genes and said like, yeah, you're about to die. By the way, I've become 82. I find it quite good, considered that was killed in a free accident. Can I not see your original age? Group, disease? No, I cannot actually. That's another thing I really wouldn't be interested in seeing. This was the Paragon. We played as both this character and this character. But yeah, I can't really see that. How old they became. That's kind of annoying. This is one of the things that I would really like to have cleared up. But because I know I'm about to die, I know there is going to be a struggle. This is the heir to be, but it also means that this man and this man, well, they don't like us very lot. They have a lot of loyalty problems, and they will probably skill that all on out of here. Which means we have ourselves probably a civil war on our hands. With Moria being our neighbor, that could be very devastating. So perhaps this might be the end of Anuradhapura. Because for once, I do not want to use what I did last time, is spending a lot of military power to buy down these veterans, do not fight for them. I kind of do want to get to the next level because I really do want the war elephant cost to drop, please. That would be pretty darn good. I don't really care about the mercenary soldiers being lowered, but yeah, the war elephants reduction cost, that seems like a good idea, and we're so close to it. Besides, we want to get it excited, so let's die. There it is, Succession Crisis and New Raja. It was actually a day that I restarted the game. Reading bad news on the 82. I am now this character. Alright, troubling times indeed. This man and this man has spent his wealth raising a rebel army. Okay, so let's pause. This character is kind of bad, in considering his charisma and considering his zeal. But yeah, we're weeping over my father once again. We can see when he died, but we can't see how long he lived. No, there it is, died at 82. Sorry, I didn't. Died at 76, alright, and died at 74. So 82 is definitely our best right now. I am now my son. There he is, and my heir-to-be are my children over here. So these guys are a little bit peeved that they don't have the chance. By the by, I should really look into our family line. Sorry, let's do characters. And then show families. You. You are dying. Well, actually not that much. You actually are gaining health again. But this man is healthier, so perhaps he could still give us a new line. This is a line within our family, and unfortunately I have yet to find the possibility to click on our family. That just randomly spawned. But yeah, we have no... And he is a governor for us. But yeah, because of this, there we go. Look at the attrition. He's going to move to some place where he can, well, kind of get control of this. I'm going to give it to you. Loyal immediately to me. That's pretty nice. And lack of a governor is now happened to us because I no longer can govern. And I cannot give it to anyone else if that is my slave. A monthly popularity goes down. Effective governor, local slave output. Okay. Effective governor, research point. Research point. That could be pretty darn good. I kind of like that. Effective governor, commerce income, and local fort defense. Actually, I'm kind of interested in you. Who was scorned? You are actually scorned. Oh, both of you are scorned. Oh, all three of you are scorned. Wow, okay. As is this family. I see. But you seem to be decent. I'll take... Oh, wait, second. I forgot to look at his... Oh, God, he's not decent at all. Well, that's not entirely what we wanted. What we want, however, is we do not want him to have these... province... Sorry, I should look over here. What has he done? He's all gone for fort and manpower. Yeah, let's change that. We still want the population to go more to our type of population. But what we also should do is... I have increased a wee little bit the amount of man troops we have, but... Man troops? The amount of men that we have, or the amount of troops that we have. I don't know how to speak anymore, apparently. But we need to make sure that we are getting a little closer to these guys in order to possibly be ready to fight civil war. Death. He's a general. Alright. And I've realized that, you know, you can put pretty... Oh man, everybody is horrible. A jury of discipline. That's the wrong one though. Effective commander, loyalty gain chance increases lowered. Alright. But you're a horrible general. But yeah. We are going to have to... You can put people in an army, a general getting some manpower, but that is not a big problem if these men are not in line to the throne, because their loyalty won't drop nearly dramatically enough to be a issue. Pretender. Somebody else supports a different guy to the throne. Okay. Well, at least we now can see where one army is going to stop. And I don't know if both armies are going to go into major revolt, because last time we had an issue like this. Not everything went into true revolt. In fact, nothing went into true revolt. So we'll have to see. Now you could also wonder if perhaps Azika and Vidiharaba might take revenge upon us, but that's not going to be the case. Because in the meantime of dying and possibly getting a civil war, I have also started to improve relations with the both of them. And being improved. In fact, I now guarantee them. I even guarantee this small little nation. And I'm doing this, and I'm also improving relations over here. I believe... influence actions... sorry, relations actions. Yeah, I did improve relations, but perhaps that ended? Exporting, importing, don't see it anymore. Their opinion of us is kind of crappy, because we supported rebels. But that's ending apparently. I didn't realize that we were ending that. No, we're still supporting rebels. And of course our aggressive expansion is it's just a wee little factor. But yeah, we have improved relations, I see now. So I am trying to actually change our policies a little bit, because even if I would incorporate these guys, I'm not guaranteeing these, I am? Yes, no, I have a truce with them, that's a different thing. This is about the maximum that we can do, I believe. Yes, indeed. We're doing this in order to, well, perhaps have some friends should Maurya decide like, hey, we're going to go to war with you. And I'm not really into that. We could do some reforms. The poor, the numbers, and downtrodden have long argued for inclusion in the great armies under Anuradhapura. After generations of oppression, one man has risen to challenge the status quo, and to represent the interest of those lower classes. Mahapadma Panja, who many argue has one of the greatest minds of our generation, holds a crucial stance in our court, walking a fine line between populism and nobility whilst retaining credibility among his peers. Ever an innovative thinker, he has tabled a proposition demanding the complete overhaul of our recruitment policies, and allowing greater inclusion of the lower classes in the matter of state and military. Such a radical reform is sure to have consequences, whichever stance we take. We must do it, modernize it, we gain some unrest. Well, we gain military power and we gain recovery and more of army for 20 years, or you will lose loyalty. Actually, we're going to do this because we can now choose a military tradition. Boom, bada bing. Still have some military points left, so we're going to spend it on one person to promote his army to be a bit smaller. And I'm going to do it on this gentleman, because he's actually his popularity is changing, his loyalty is dropping severely. How are you doing? I assume your loyalty is dropping as well. Yeah, that won't help anything. But you have military score 5, you have military score of what now? 0. So you're the less dangerous army. So actually we're going to influence you. Encourage deserters. Encourage deserters. And I say we encourage deserters one more time. All those extra points now put in here. The extra unrest should be cancelled out by our omen. Just completely our omen cancels out everything over there. Now we're going to accrue some tyranny, as we say, dude, we really don't need this. What we want is for you to, well, actually we can look a little bit at this before we start. Yeah, he really needs to start working on this. Which province is this? No, actually this one can be done. If you want money here, alright, this is not an issue. That province, it's not very large. We don't need to change because the Telugi are, no, they are in our territory. So I think this should change, but is not a big priority. Kuntala definitely is a priority. This also isn't a priority. So Kuntala definitely needs to change into cultural assimilation. And I will do the other one as well. This one. But the rest we don't need to do it. Okay, we got some tyranny. Whatever. You know, we can do this. We still have some aggressive expansion, but it's lowering. Your army now is a lot less problematic. So let's go down to the army that might become a problem. Actually, let's keep these armies together. That should be enough to hold him. No. I was considering not moving the armies around, but I think with 18,000 he might not even dare and push the button. So we're gonna continue. When is the Civil War gonna happen? In 6 months. As we are currently not exporting it, we would gain the following bonus. We accept the offer. And we are starting to trade a lot with Maurya. Trying to... Or, hey, he's moving south now as well, because he probably doesn't want to suffer the attrition. We can do an invention, alright. Province import routes, +1. Is it everywhere? That is a lot, if that is the case. Let's do this one. Oh no, only for the capital. Right. We'll have to wait probably a tick or two for it to understand that we have it. The death of this man, which means that... Died from overwork at 78. Ow. No, that is a perfect person. There you go. And no longer a scorn family as well. Perfect. There we go. Now that we're moving all the troops south, we're starting to have a wee bit of a chance boxing people in. Let's see if the Civil War truly kicks off. This time I am prepared to fight it. That's another death. A particularly rotten herring. I see gout here and I see lunatic. I don't see the herring thing being an issue, but alright. Oh, this is particularly bad, but that's the hell thing. It should be fine. Pretender support. He supports a pretender. Support for this boy. No, not for this boy. He's supporting one of the generals. Right. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Have it your way. Okay. Our armies have moved. Let's see what we can do about a trade route. Nothing apparently at the moment. So apparently that technology was worthless. 1-1 for Civil War. Let's see what happens. Civil War has engaged and actually works a little different than I expected. Because this province has also gone to war. And apparently several of my armies have decided not to be on my side anymore. That is a little different than I expected. Okay, that will definitely shake things up. The Paragon, there you go. Panda, there we go. Civil War is engaged. Lack of a governor. The governor has been altered here as well. And we have no one to govern. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, awesome. That's our first battle won. But they're coming in now with 48,000, which is a lot. But we are bringing in troops as well. And I say that we are going to move down here and start to take the capital. That's the idea. Nice, another victory for us. And he's coming in with another army. We're moving on in. I say we move over there. They're trying to siege this castle. And we are trying to intervene on their side. The chariots. I think this army is a little stronger. And they're now also moving away. Yeah, we're beating up that army. Very good. Now I think we should get out of here. Quickly before we start hammering our supplies too much. Alright, that part of the Civil War province is already on our side again. Oh, dude. They made a lot of troops instantly. Okay, let's turn this army around then. Boom. Take that back. Here we are now in a losing battle. Darn, they had some reinforcements coming in here. Okay, that battle will still work for us. Our fleet is actually a good idea to move. To move up here. Okay. I think we'll pull this through. Wait, are they... How are they winning? How can they... like... You were at 9% war score, I had the feeling. That feels weird. Okay. Let's continue on with this fight. Do we have a new governor? Yes, we do. Easily. A commercial company isn't... I'm just gonna put you in charge here. What I don't like is that I probably have to reset... No, yeah I do, but that's... He's a different type of governor. So he will probably have to reset everything over here, which I really don't appreciate. Like this should be cultural assimilation, I believe. Yeah, this is cultural assimilation. Thank you very much. Cultural assimilation, cultural assimilation. This should be cultural assimilation. Do as I say. And also that one should be cultural assimilation. This one you can do whatever the heck you want. Which is civilization changed. This one also needs cultural assimilation. Alright. A child is born, my Raja. Nice. Everybody move up. So, the only issue is now over here. Now, this army probably shouldn't start sieging. Because I have the feeling that's going to be a painful undertaking if we do that. Can we already trade? We can. Awesome. Recruit speeds when exporting, which we have. We could have more light infantry. Well, archer discipline. Military. Army maintenance cost. Yeah, let's bring in salt. Thank you. Alright then. Oh, spoop. They don't like what's happened. Oh, okay, let's start sieging the capital then. Blockaded port, you say? Well, let's fight you. What I'm surprised about is how many troops they can support. Alright, that army got crushed, but now I have the problem that every other army that we've beaten is coming down on those 10,000, so I assume we will lose them. Well, I could also hire these guys all of a sudden, out of nowhere. That would be funny. Should that be needed, we'll do that. Well, actually we beat that army as well, but now they're coming in with 16,000. We're still moving, but... yeah. Alright, we now on the capital. Renovations. Release the funds. No, let's not do this. Whoa, my army, my manpower is being hammered. Can I not pull out of this battle? No, listen to me. Omen. Let's lower the national unrest again, considering what we're doing. Huh? No, I don't want the thingamajig. I want this army to pull out. Thank you. Status quo, 35%. The dev, he's a general. Oh, right. Great. We lost a general during the war. But we are improving. Saving, auto-saving. That's a little double. Lofty ambitions. Just give him a job. How badly does he want it? Perhaps later. The resources loses loyalty. Just give him the job. I hate that they use the front name here and this is the family name. Mario, you have a 7. He has a 9. He is better at it. Okay, we'll switch it around. Let's hire this then. Shall we? You are gonna go over there. This army is pulling in as well. Why is it still red? I've just paid for a huge army. For freedom. Sure. Exiled armies. What? Oh my... really? I didn't realize I was gonna be exiled. That's what's causing the issue. Sure, we'll accept that then. And they're not winning that. They might not win this one either. Oh, they might. They're pulling over here. That's kind of like bad. Let's pull the mercenaries there. When will you arrive? Almost. Keep it up, boys. There you go. The reinforcements did well. That reinforcement was very much needed. I needed... no, I need the fresh army. I think this one is fresher. More morale, I should say. 16,000, move in there. Good, you're getting a battle. We have no civic advances guy. Let's go there then. I thought you were just replaced a moment ago, but apparently not. Which is bad because of the loyalty drop, but alright. Provincial loyalty. +1 diplomatic relations could actually work for us. Because then we could, for instance, ask you. You have 15 cohorts, it's pretty weak. 70 cohorts. You are currently... no, this is causus belli. Subjects. You have a subject in that. Okay. So let's... Alliance action is often guaranteed to you. There we go. And we should be able to hold this all... Yes, because of the +1 diplomatic relations. Nice. I really dislike that our manpower just crashed in half, but... I guess that's just what we're gonna have to pay for. Ooh. Alright, we'll go from there to there immediately. We are bringing in support over here as well, so... This red need not be a red forever. Ooh, the mercenaries did it quick. Now, can we support our elephants, is the question. Oh, you are starting to take that back. Nope, we did not support our elephants in time, and now the mercenaries are in a little bit of a pickle. Well, we are... Why is this battle so bad? Because we're sending in you guys. Come on! Our magistrate reports that the mercenary captain died. Alright. They are going to fight us. That's fine by me. I think we've got this under wraps. This rebellion. I know the episode is running a wee little long, but we shall not have these barbarians tear our nation apart. There we go. You are going to go there. Perfect. This should be everything. Or do I need to defeat all the armies? Where can you go? When we have everything, I wonder. Run amok over there. I have no idea. Where do you go when you have nothing? They will conquer something new constantly. Really? Dude, surrender. That is somewhat annoying. So I have to hunt down every freaking army? Until nothing is left, or until there's no ground left for them? Enemy captured. Good, we're going up there. No, we have him. We captured the last little group territory over there, and that ends it. So you don't need to fight all the armies. At long last, the brutal struggle with our own nation has come to a close. I hate that we've lost as many manpower. We had over 300. The remains of the armies of once commanded by Anuradhapura lie broken and demoralized, awaiting our judgment. Urayan himself has been cast in irons while we decide how we should punish him and his co-conspirators. For their transgressions against the people of Anuradhapura. Treason demands punishments, but let the soldiers live. Kill them all, which is a lot of national unrest. All revolt characters are put to the death. All our own characters gain 10 loyalty. But I'm just gonna kill this man and gain some of the manpower back, because that was just nuts. And we should definitely disband the mercenary army, which is this army. So we are going to disband you. Disband unit. Yes. Thank you, mercenaries. 100,000 manpower down the drain because of the civil war, but we had now a civil war. Hopefully you enjoyed the little thing. Now you've seen that mechanic, and hopefully we will be able to tell Mario to piss off. They are starting to like us a wee little bit. Heck, we could send them a big ass old gift, but I think I'm going to put that money into other uses, as I'm going to spend a little bit more power and see how I can improve our nation in the meantime, until we return once again back to our Anuradhapura. I don't want to, by the way, before anyone says, attack them, because I think that's suicide. Because, well, they be big and I am not that big 231 cohorts at this moment. And let me just check. Still 2,500 manpower in the bank. Apparently that's just their spare that they will always replace. We have currently 92 cohorts. We need to rebuild our armies. So yeah, we will be busy for some time. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.